Well, morning. I've never done a live video. Thought I'd do a live video real quick. Yes, I am in the GTI. I'm doing this on my phone because I was going to do a live upload. Just a quick update on it. I have some ideas in plan. I talked to a couple other friends, and one of them said they had a similar issue happen on their GTI before, and it ended up being their flywheel was starting to come loose, like the bolts on the flywheel. So I'm on my way over to the house, and I'm going to pull my starter off and see if maybe I can feel on the flywheel with a screwdriver or something that I can get up in there. Now, y'all haven't heard this thing driving yet. You can probably hear it, and I'll show you here in just a little bit. I'm pretty much have to drive in first, second, third, and fifth. Fourth gear is the one that makes the most noise, and sixth gear does too. All of them make noise though. That's why I can maybe it might be it looks like I don't have anybody watching yet or liking the video, I guess. I didn't notify anybody or anything either. I just threw it out there. Alright, so I'm in fifth right now. I'm doing 65. So I'm going to put it in sixth and let you hear sixth. I don't want to leave it in sixth for too long just because it's making that noise. That's why I was told that there could be a possibility that it could be that the flywheel bolts have started to come loose. So I'm going to try that. It's really easy to pull the starter off. So I'm going to try that first and see if I can get any information. The other day I did pull out the tree out of the top of the transmission, and I looked in there to see if I could see anything, and I didn't really see anything. It's kind of hard. It's not the best of spot to be able to look at the gears and stuff at. So I just have not had the time to be able to actually remove the transmission yet, and I haven't heard back from my buddy yet on if he's going to be able to let me use one of our friends' shops to pull it apart at. Because if it is just the flywheel, if I can determine it being just the flywheel, it'll be a whole lot easier, be a quicker fix. It'll still be about the same amount of time, but I won't have to go find a transmission, purchase it, or anything like that. And a used transmission is about $500, so that's not bad. I've thought about rebuilding it into it, and the parts list and the price would be more than what I could get a used transmission for. Just for the fact that I would more than likely want to replace everything and not just what's broke, if it is broke. Right now, I don't know if I'm going to do a live upload or if I'm going to do an upload of me pulling the starter off and checking that or not. I mean, if y'all want me to do a video on removing a starter and replacing a starter, I can definitely do that. That's an easy thing to do, especially on these. Depending on how you do it, you can either make it easier, or if you're stuck somewhere and you don't have as many tools, and it just depends on what's easiest for you. Normally you would, of course, remove the airbox if you have an airbox. You remove the battery and the battery tray, on the last video, and I found out, I don't know if it's something with my software, my editing software or not, but I somehow added some black screen at the very end of the video and extended it quite a bit. I do apologize for that, as well as the audio quality. I messed with it for probably over an hour to try and get that cleaned up, and for some reason it would not clean up. I think it was because since it was mounted to the window and the road that I was on, it's a noisy road, I guess you could say, and the sound was going through the window and right into the camera. The GoPro that I was using did have a sealed back on it, and it didn't have the open back, so that might be a little bit of it, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Have not done a test with it in the GTI yet, just because I've been trying not to drive it as much. Lately I have been driving it more, just because, cold weather, and I don't have full gear to ride my bike in cold weather. I don't have heated seat, I don't have heated handlebars or anything like that. So I am, however, borrowing my father-in-law's Jeep Comanche. It's an 88. Might do a video of me driving that later on. Right now, my trip says that I've put 420 miles on it. I know I've put maybe almost 1,000 miles on it with the transmission like this. Just been real easy on it. I have been hard on it as well, but I mean, I'm not using fourth and I'm not using sixth. So go through gas quite a bit more because I'm not using that overdrive gear. Try and see if I can do some more live uploads. Maybe actually put it out there that, hey, I'm doing a live upload at this time. Whoever can join. I still don't have any likes or anyone watching, so I'm assuming anybody who is up right now at a Sunday morning, they're either at church or reading. I don't really eat breakfast in the morning sometimes. I normally don't eat breakfast until around 12, just because how my work schedule is. So I don't eat breakfast until around 12, and then I eat lunch maybe around 6, and then I have dinner around 10, or when I get home about 10:30 to 11. So one thing that I am glad about is that the transmission does still feel strong, though. The couple of pulls that I've done to test it to see if the noise changes, see if it gets any worse or anything like that, it has not gotten any worse. The noise is still the same, has not changed, and it still pulls hard. So maybe that's a good sign. Maybe it's just something that's loose inside of it, and that would be even better, because if it was just something loose inside of it, then of course I could just split the case open and do that, fix it that way. There's a sheriff right over there. I was gonna do a quick little pull and get up to the highway speed, but not able to right now. Oh, maybe. He's exiting. Not enough room to do anything. I'm gonna let you see if you can hear any difference. Well, I think for my first live upload, I don't think I did too bad. You can let me know how I did in the comments or anything. I know there's a couple of points where I wasn't talking or really saying much of anything. I'd like to try and do some more live uploads, maybe kind of get more videos kind of going, updates on different things that I have planned to do, things that I'd like to do, as well as live comments from any viewers who might be watching. That way I can get a little bit better at the live videos. I know not too many do live videos as much, or at least of the content I watch, at least. Pretty sure you can hear that rattling at lower speeds. Especially right there. I'm getting passed by a bag. I know you couldn't see it, but there was a bag that just rolled by. Still pulls fine. I mean, so I'm just hoping that it's the flywheel. As you know, like I said, I had a friend that told me he had the same exact similar issue happen, same sound, everything, and it was due to his flywheel bolts. I guess it started to come loose. Last time I changed the clutch on this was over a year ago. I still worked for Volkswagen whenever I changed the clutch on this. So I would say there is a possibility that it could have happened. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. I am almost to the location where I'm going to be pulling my starter off and checking it out. I did not bring my GoPro. I forgot to grab it. Part of the reason why I went ahead and decided to do a live upload. If y'all have any comments or anything, just leave them down in the comments. Anything that might be helpful on doing live videos. Anything that you might want to see. Definitely would love to hear.